Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. You notice I didn't have a video prepared this week. I might, oh, geez. It's been a rough week and a half. My cancer numbers have gotten pretty bad, and so it's, I put up with it for 14 years almost now, and, it was bound to get pretty rough. But with each time, I figure out a plateau and how to deal with it. So I've dealt with it this far. I'll probably keep going, but this has been pretty bad, and I'm probably another half an inch shorter because I've had some more spinal fractures. But we're not supposed to talk about things like this on Christmas. I just wanted to apologize um, for not having anything prepared for this week, and I noticed a few of you came in already. Uh, Hello and Merry Christmas to all of you. I did want to leave you with something though. Um, it was for those of you who don't use X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it, or those of you who can't see the long form stuff that easy. I wrote something down, and let me explain this to you. There's a lot of things going on in the world today, and you'll see different things where people are messing with holidays, messing with old traditions, playing with boundaries that were set by various different things in the past. And hey, Salty, thanks for showing up. Yeah, no video this week. I'm just and hey, Daisy. Um, so it just so you guys know how I do things. It'll give you an understanding a little bit about the writing process. What I'm going to read to you only had one edit, and it was in the title where. The title, it's about custom and traditions. The autocorrect did about customers and tradition, and that wasn't it. Um, so everything in this is something that I wrote in 10 minutes. And again, I didn't do any editing, and it came off the top of my head. It has several different meanings. You could take from it what you want. You're probably going to be right. There's everything from, you know, people messing with, uh, like I said, it's about traditions and customs. It's about belief systems. It's about faith. It's about hope. It's about respect. All of those different things. If you gather that in this, you're probably right. Like I said, I had multiple intents for this when I wrote it, and so this is something again, 10 minutes, and that's from the first thought to completing it. And then when I first posted it, I noticed that was that one little edit in the title. So let me go ahead and read that for you. Again, the title of this is called About Custom and Tradition. Have you ever seen a ghost, felt a spirit, or heard a specter of the dead? You have. I know you have. A moment to explain, the briefest and fluttering of seconds, now here, but soon there, where all spirits lie in memory. Think on this and tell me that you have not, for to do so is a falsehood and deception. Look at your lower half, your extremities. Whether bound by sitting or moving about, it makes no matter. Once upon a time, you had things that covered them: boots, socks, pants, or dress. There were things beneath, from wrapped cloth of the infants to coverings of the old, modesty kept and comfort given from cold, wet, and weather. In seasons, times of celebration and reward for labor, you can consider holidays with friends, family, or alone. It is of no consequence. There you are in a moment of remembering. Details do not matter. You are there just the same, delving into what once was and is again repeated for a new day, week, or year. A shirt with buttons, toggles, or whatever, shoes with laces, colors, and decals. You might even own a coat that keeps you from the cold, or just to make you feel fanciful and a little more comely. Then you spy a corner, much like any other, with street lights and buildings. Deco, Baroque, Renaissance make facades that draw the eye to those who but look. Iron rod fencing, block, brick, cement, walkways, roads invite you forward or back, perhaps in your goings and doings. It only makes you pause to wonder and enjoy, even in a small way. The coffee shops or cocoa, the smell of new bread, and the voices of others, be it bird or babe, are there, filling the ear if they are open, the eyes if they see, and the nose if payment is made to that part of the mind that controls attention. Gathering for a birthday cake, a veteran's picnic, or a Christmas feast. Speak in ways that very few hear, show in patterns only the brightest of eyes see, and are felt by the heart that is still have room to receive. Your ghosts are here. I told you that you've seen them, heard them, and felt them, many times in truth. The first clockmaker, the first bricklayer, shirt maker, game player, baker, singer, and writer are all there. Your customs are the voices of the dead. What you hear is the ratting of long buried hands. The roads you walk were walked once upon a time by others not forgotten. Unseen, yes, but you walk them right beside someone else who saw it first, made it first, and gave it to you. Culture and tradition are the things, the voices, and the influence of greater people. We have them because they meant something better and timeless. Do not disregard their voices. It took time, talent, and often blood spilt in pain to speak them. Respect their voices, for they challenge you to do better. Neglect them, and forgotten are the actions of the fools and the failures, doomed to suffer, linger, and stew in shadows of those who stood once on hollowed hills. So there's a Christmas thought for you guys. Thank you for showing up. I hope tomorrow is wonderful for all of you. For those of you who follow my stuff, just know that if things continue like this, there may be some Sundays where we'll be missing a video, but I'm going to keep plugging along. I've got plans. It's a time to say Merry Christmas, and thank you for stopping by.